Welcome to Prince TV. I am Israel Benjamin, bringing you the latest update from around the world. Let's take a look at today's top stories. Despite the Labour Party as INEC reject the solution of ESCO's issue resolved, terrorists kill 20 in Benue, kidnap 10 in Kwara, and after Borno bloodbath. Despite the Labour Party as INEC reject the solution of ESCO's issue resolved, there is unease within the Labour Party (LP) following the circulation of an internal memo authored by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) rejecting the party replacement of the 36-state executive committee, including FCT, with interim leaders. The memo, dated 16 February 2026, was in response to a notification by the Senator Nnamdi Usman-led LP that it had replaced state executive committees with interim leaders. A copy of INEC letters cited by Saturday Vanguard stated that the Senator Usman-led caretaker committee lacked the power to dissolve existing state executive committee to replace them with interim leaders without prior notice. The leaked INEC memo was signed by INEC Secretary Dr. Rose Oriaran Anthony with reference number INEC DEPM LP 283IV36 and addressed to the caretaker chairman, Labour Party, titled Read Notification of the Dissolution of All States LGA Ward Executive and Constitution of Interim State Working Committees of the Labour Party across the 36 states of the Federal and the Federal Capital Territory (FCT). Read your letter on the above subject dated 6th February 2026 and received on 10th February 2026 refers. The Commission regrets to inform you that the dissolution of states, local government, and ward executive of party in all 36 states and FCT by the National Executive Council (NEC) without giving the statutory notice of the meeting to the Commission and without the authority to act in your party constitution cannot be acceded to. Accept this assurance of the Commission, I regrets. When contacted, the Senior Special Assistant to the LP National Chairman, Ken Asogwa, urged the public, especially the media, to discountenance the document because the issue raised by INEC in the document had since been addressed. Asogwa told Vanguard, "This is an old letter written since 16th February, and it is instructive to note that all the corners raised by INEC in the said letter have been taken care of by the national leadership of the party. The people trying to regurgitate the old letter are some disgruntled and drowning erstwhile member of the party, clutching at every available straw in their desperate last-ditch effort to cause mischief. The media and general public are enjoined to disregard their acts. Recall that the former National Working Committee (NWC), headed by Comrade Julius Abre, had on December 2nd to 6th, 2025, conducted elective state congress where the state leader at various levels emerged. However, the Supreme Court, in its judgment dated April 4th, 2025, declared that Abre's tenure had expired long before then. Terrorists killed 20 in Benue, kidnapped 10 in Kwara, hours after Borno bloodbath. The terrorists, barely 48 hours after killing scores of residents of Gonchi community in Borno State and abducting more than 300 others, mostly women and children, have killed another 20 in fresh attack on Benue communities while also abducting 10 people in Kwara. Former Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Chief Michael Adonka, and Governor Ayansit Alia of Benue State, in their immediate reaction, described the terrorist attack as senseless, barbaric, and unacceptable. Meanwhile, Governor Babagana Zulum of Borno State has paid a sympathy visit to thousands of internally displaced people of Gochi community who were affected by the recent Boko Haram attack, describing the incident as tragic. In Benue, no fewer than 20 persons were reportedly killed in a bloody attack on Yongo and Mbaf community in Yaf and Bandura Council Ward of Kwandik local government area. A source in the area disclosed that the attacker stormed the communities early Thursday morning and continued their assault late into the night, leaving several residents dead, while many others remain unaccounted for. The attack reportedly forced residents to flee their homes in fear as the search for survivors and missing persons continued. The source said, "This is another very sad day for the people of Kwandi. The attackers stormed the communities Thursday morning and killed innocent women and children for no reason whatsoever. The number of deaths is about 20, but with the ongoing research and the number of persons still unaccounted for, I can assure you that more bodies may be recovered. It is really saddening. Our women and our children are being killed in their homes and feel as if there is no government in place to protect our defenseless people. It is very sad," he lamented. Meanwhile, Governor Yaransit Alia has condemned the attack, describing the killing as barbaric, senseless, and unacceptable. In a state issue by his technical advisor on media, publicity and strategy, communication, Solomon Lopez, the governor expressed deep sorrow over the loss of lives and extended condolence to the families of the victims and the affected communities. In his own reaction, former Attorney General of the Federal and Minister of Justice, Chief Michael Arndoka's son, condemned the killing, saying the tragic incident should trouble the conscience of every citizen, noting that the persistent attack on rural communities have continued to deepen the insecurity in Benue State. In a statement by his Special Assistant on Media and Publicity, James Land, the former Justice Minister, said the trauma and suffering being inflicted on our people are simply unacceptable. He called on the governor of Benue State to demonstrate leadership by providing reassurance, direction, and decisive action to protect vulnerable communities. The former minister also appealed to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to urgently intervene by mobilizing adequate security personnel to the affected areas to halt the cycle of violence in the state. Terrorism kidnapped 10 in Kwara. In Kwara, the terrorists attacked Aun and Oroago community in Ifelodun local government area of the state on Wednesday morning, abducting 10 people. The terrorists have meanwhile reached out to the relation of one of the victims, demanding a ransom of 10 million naira to release him. He called on the Nigerian army to intensify operations to clear insurgents from the Mandara Hills, which is described as a major security threat. The Mandara Hills remain a major security concern. The insurgents descended from the hills to attack this town. Therefore, I call on the Nigerian army and the federal government to intensify efforts to clear Mandara Hills of insurgents, Zulon said. Stay tuned for more stories.